Hey, Breaking Brown family. Hey, Your Black World family. It is Saturday night, and Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia is dead. And I just want to say that, I just want to come here and say really quickly that changes everything. That changes everything. The first thing it changes is the conversation that we're going to be having going forward. I mean, Hillary Clinton was having her clock cleaned. We saw members of the CBC like John Lewis had to come out and basically apologize for accusing Bernie Sanders of not being a part of the civil rights movement. You had black misleadership class politicians being exposed as the charlatans and sellout that they are. But that changes everything now. The conversation that we're going to be having now is about who is going to replace Scalia. You have Republicans saying that Obama doesn't have the constitutional right to do what he's doing, what he's probably going to do in terms of appoint a nominee, even though Reagan appointed Kennedy at around the same time. It was a difference only a few months. What they're basically saying is that even though a president gets elected to actually serve a 4-year term, what they're saying is that we don't want Obama to serve a 4-year term. He has almost a year left, but we only want him to be able to get 3 years. He can't do anything now. Yeah, he has a year left, but we don't want him to. We think he should just leave it up to the next guy. Yeah, he was elected for 4 years, but we can stop at 3. That's basically what they want Obama to do. But here's the kicker. Here's the big deal, people. What is he going to do? I said initially that he should probably put a white guy out for the job. And because, if he put up a black person, we get caught up in all this identity politics, and we would just go with the black person, even if the black person is conservative, just because they're a black person. But Pascal Robert said something that was very interesting. He said if he appointed a black woman, you have a lot of leverage in terms of the optics of a Senate full of white men opposing Obama trying to make history by appointing the first black woman. But that will also bring up something else very interesting. Let's say Obama can't get his Supreme Court nominee through. Let's say that's what happens. He can't get his Supreme Court nominee through. Well, what happens next? Let's say Hillary comes forth and says, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to promise and vow that I am going to be the electable, tried and true candidate to get this person through. I'm going to make history for black people again. Now, Bernie can do the same thing, but I'm saying that I just have a nagging suspicion based on what I just said, that this turn of events is not going to bode well for Bernie Sanders, because Bernie Sanders was basically he was cleaning Hillary's clock. Now that we're only talking about, Scalia, that also gives Hillary Clinton the opportunity to basically make all these comments about how when she met Scalia and what she knew and all this historical nonsense. So I just don't think that what is happening now is good for the Sanders campaign. It doesn't mean that we can't stay focused, but it means that we're going to be focused on something else. We're going to be the entire narrative has changed, and everybody's looking to Obama and what he's going to do and how we're going to fight. And let's be honest. Even if Obama doesn't get the candidate through, what this means is that if they can delay and not get this candidate through, then what you're going to do if they do decide to have a black female Supreme Court justice nominee, what you're going to do is drive up black voter turnout. Black people right now don't have a reason to turn out for Hillary Clinton. Why do we want to turn out for Hillary Clinton for? The woman who was half of a duo that did more to decimate black people than probably any other politician in a number of years. But if you say she's going to make history, then black people get excited again. Oh, she's going to give us the first black female Supreme Court justice. You know how we love our first. So there are a lot of things at play here, and there are a lot of different directions this can go in. But by Scalia dying when he did, I mean, he changed the whole conversation.